It's your Adamsville librarian. Now, all day long, I talk about books and I try to get you all excited about reading. It's Read Across America, and we're celebrating it. I thank you for inviting me in as your guest reader today. But before I read a book to you, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what it's like to be a reader and what it means to be a reader. Because, yes, I am a librarian. Of course, I love books. I deal with books all day long. But being a reader is so much more than that. Being a reader means that you think about reading a lot. You'd like to read as much as you can, and you can't even help yourself. So I'm going to take you around my house first, because I thought it would be nice for you to see that me being a reader has nothing to do with me being always at Adamsville and being a librarian. It has to do with something just a little bit more. So this is my house, and this is one of my favorite reading spots. When Mr. Mumber isn't home, this is my reading corner. So you'll see I get myself comfy and prop myself up on the couch, and I get a book, and sometimes I pull one of my blankets down, and maybe my dog will come up. Sometimes he likes to come up when I read my books. Wait, Cannoli! Come here, Cannoli! Come here, Cannoli! Come say hi to the kids. Yeah, he's on the floor right in front of you. But sometimes I'll sit here and I'll be reading my book. And I put on my little heater so I have some nice warmth going. And if Mr. Mumber's home, then I move to that corner over there. I'll show you that one. That one. And you see I have a little reading there. I'm going to take you through the rest of my house, and you'll see that all of my spaces in my home are planned so that I have a place to read almost anywhere I go. Can't say much for the kitchen. Sometimes I will read when I cook, but then the results are not good. So when somebody's watching TV in here, let's just go around because I'll show you some of the other places I like to read in my house. We're going to come up to my dining room, and you'll have to forgive me. You know, it's not nice out yet, so I have lots of clutter everywhere. But here's my dining room. I don't use my dining room too much. You know, this is like the fancy place we might have people over. But I have a reading chair. We have an extra chair in the house, so I just decided that this would be another spot that I could sit and read. And then we can go on to the man cave. And the man cave, sorry, Mr. Mumber leaves this pretty much a mess sometimes, but if I can't find quiet anyplace else, I sometimes go in the guest bed and I will sit and read there. This is also my communication place. You see there's Derek. Say hi, Derek. Derek, over here. Over here. Hi, Derek. He wants nothing to do with Mommy and her crazy video. There's Cannoli. Hi, Cannoli. Cannoli. And there's Mr. Mumber.
Hola.
Mr. Mumber, does Mrs. Mumber love to read?
Loves to read very much.
You see me read a lot?
All the time, every day, every night, ad nauseum.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Okay. So the kitchen, like I said, sometimes I'll read, but then I sometimes forget about what I'm cooking. All right. So up here, if we go up the stairs now, and we can go into the kids' room. And there's Mason.
Hi.
Mason, does your mother love to read?
Yes.
What would you say about your mother and reading?
Well, I'd say since my mom is a librarian, she reads a whole lot.
Yeah. Do you see me reading a lot?
Yes.
Where's my favorite place to read?
On the couch.
Yeah, I read there a lot. Do you love to read?
Yes.
What are your favorite kind of books?
So far, I have to say my favorite kind of books are the Big Nate books.
Oh, Big Nate. Any other favorites that you like?
Let's see. I also like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. And also the Captain Underpants series.
Yeah. I'm thinking about a series that we read together we really enjoyed that happens to be the theme of your bedroom.
Oh yes, and the How to Train Your Dragon series.
With Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. When is your favorite time to read, or your favorite place to read?
My favorite time to read is at night in my bed.
Do you read for a long time?
Yes, a very long time.
I guess his mother can confirm sometimes he is caught red-handed at 10 o'clock at night with his little book light. Is it true?
Yes. So true.
So yeah, this is where we cozy read. You can see my kids have lots of books. There's Derek's books. And that's not enough. We needed more books. We have another bookcase over here. That's one of Mason's bookshelves. And then up here we even have more in the cubbies because we ran out of room. Thanks, Mace.
You're welcome.
Alright, then we go into my room. When it is noisy everywhere else, that is my other reading chair. That's a really great place to read too. And at night, I read here. In bed, I prop lots of pillows up. Oh, there's my kitty. There's Mosey. Mosey likes to curl up next to me when I read. She curls up right by my side, and then I read, laying here, and sometimes I fall asleep. And then this is where Mr. Mumber leaves my book and my book light and my glasses when I am sound asleep on top of my book. Yes. Alrighty then. I would show you my outside spaces. The only problem with the outside spaces is it's cold out. I also have a front porch swing where I like to sometimes read in the morning, especially during the summertime. I'll have my cup of coffee and read there. And also in the backyard we have a big playground. The kids will play, and I have a little recliner back there, an outdoor recliner that I will sometimes sit and read on. So you see, this is kind of like a lifestyle. Being a reader is a lifestyle. I bring books with me everywhere I go. I bring books to the doctor's office if I have to wait. I bring books to my kids' wrestling matches. I have an e-reader too. I know my library card by heart, the number, because this way I can go on the Somerset County website and I can reserve books for myself. Because if I ever had to buy all the books that I wanted to read, I would not have any money ever for like food and things. You can see here's one of my bookcases, but I just have books everywhere. I always have a bag of books that I bring home, of books that I'd like to read. So what else can I say? Being a reader is really, really important, because when you can read, you can learn anything, you can do anything, and it just helps you to know who you are inside. So, with no further ado, you will join me for story time, and I will be your guest reader. We're going to read a Dr. Seuss book, and I'm going to read one of my favorites that I've read over and over and over and over and over, and I think I'm really good at it. We're going to read Fox and Socks, and you can read it with me when I read it to my kids. Fox in Socks by Dr. Seuss. Take it slowly. This book is dangerous. Fox in Socks.
Fox in Socks.
Fox, socks. Fox, knocks. Knocks in box, fox in socks. Knocks on fox in socks in box. Socks on knocks and knocks in box. Fox and socks on box on knocks.
Mom, this is a rhyming word book.
That's right. Chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. Look, sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. First, I'll make a quick trick brick stack. Then, I'll make a quick trick block stack. You can make a quick trick chick stack. You can make a quick trick clock stack. And here's a new trick, Mr. Knox. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox. Fox on clocks on bricks and blocks. Bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Now we come to ticks and tocks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox tick, clocks on knocks talk. 6 sick bricks tick, 6 sick chicks talk. Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't quick or slick, sir. I get all those ticks and clocks, sir, mixed up with the chicks and talks, sir. I can't do it, Mr. Fox, sir. I'm so sorry, Mr. Knox, sir. Here's an easy game to play. Here's an easy thing to say. New socks, two socks. Whose socks? Sue's socks. Who sews whose socks? Sue sews Sue's socks. Who sees who sew whose new socks, sir? You see Sue sews whose new socks, sir. That's not easy, Mr. Fox, sir. Who comes? Crow comes. Slow Joe Crow comes. Who sews crow's clothes? Sue sews crow's clothes. Slow Joe Crow sews whose clothes? Sue's clothes. Sue sews socks of fox and socks now. Slow Joe Crow sews knocks in box now. Sue sews rose on Slow Joe Crow's clothes. Fox sews hose on Slow Joe Crow's nose. Hose goes, rose grows. Nose hose goes some. Crow's rose grows some. Mr. Fox, I hate this game, sir. This game makes my tongue quite lame, sir. Mr. Knox, sir, what a shame, sir. We'll find something new to do now. Here is lots of new blue goo now. New goo, blue goo, gooey gooey, blue goo, new goo, gluey gluey. Gooey goo for chewy chewing. That is what Goo Goose is doing. Do you choose to chew goo too, sir? If sir, you sir, choose to chew, sir. With the Goo Goose, chew, sir, do, sir. Mr. Fox, sir, I won't do it. I can't say it, I won't chew it. Very well, sir, step this way. We'll find another game to play. Bim comes, Ben comes. Bim brings Ben broom. Ben brings Bim broom. Ben bends Bim's broom. Bim bends Ben's broom. Bim's bends, Ben's bends, Bem's bent broom breaks. Bim's bent broom breaks. Ben's band, Bim's band, big band, pig bands. Bim and band lead bands with brooms. Ben's band bangs and Bim's band booms.
Hey, he just said boom.
He did. Pig band, boom band, big band, broom band. My poor mouth can't say that, no, sir. My poor mouth is much too slow, sir. Well, then, bring your mouth this way. I'll find it something it can say. Luke Luck likes lakes. Luke's duck likes lakes. Luke Luck licks lakes. Luke's duck licks lakes. Duck takes licks in lakes Luke Luck likes. Luke Luck takes licks in lakes Duck likes. Blech. I can't blab such blibber blubber. My tongue isn't made of rubber. Mr. Knox, now, come now, come now. You don't have to be so dumb now.
Dumb.
Try to say this, Mr. Knox, please. Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these 3 trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze. Stop it, that's enough, sir. I can't say such silly stuff, sir. Very well then, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's have a little talk about Tweedlebeetles. Oh, this is my favorite part. What do you know about Tweedlebeetles? Well, when Tweedlebeetles fight, it's called the Tweedlebeetle battle. And when they battle in a puddle, it's a Tweedlebeetle puddle battle. And when Tweedlebeetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedlebeetle puddle paddle battle. And when beetles battle beetles in a puddle paddle battle, and the beetle paddle puddle is a puddle in a bottle, they call this a Tweedlebeetle bottle puddle paddle battle muddle. And when beetles fight these battles in a bottle with their paddles, and the bottle's on a poodle, and the poodle's eating noodles, they call this a muddle puddle tweedle poodle beetle noodle bottle paddle battle.
Mama.
Yes?
Can I get my drink?
And Now wait a minute, Mr. Sox Fox. When a fox is in the bottle, where the Tweedlebeetles battle with their paddles in a puddle on a noodle-eating poodle, this is what they call a Tweedlebeetle, noodle poodle, bottle paddle, muddle, duddle, fuddle, wuddle, fox and socks, sir. Fox and socks, our game is done, sir. Thank you for a lot of fun, sir. Yes, it is.